Let us see how cable solutions can help warehouse or cutting manager to process cutting operation. In cable industry, cables are often produced in the bulk lengths and then they are cut into the required lengths as per the customer requirement. This will minimize the changeover time and will result into the cost-effective manufacturing of cables. In cable solution, there are two ways to perform cutting operation: using the cutting order or using the cutting journal. When company wants to track the efforts being spent on the cutting operation or wants to track the cost linked to the cutting operation, they can use the cutting order, which can be scheduled and processed as like a normal production order. Or alternatively, company can use the cutting journal if cost of the cutting is minimal and it can be ignored. Before we go into the solution demo, let us get familiar with the advanced cutting screen. A question could be, what are the benefits this cutting screen brings in to the warehouse manager? In the tree node, user can see the consolidated view of all the lengths or mother drums which are ready to cut, with the information on the drum ID as well as on batch ID. In addition, user can filter these mother drums based on several criteria, like based on the site or based on the warehouse, or even user can filter based on the particular date range, where user can see the monthly mother drums requirement and can plan the cutting accordingly. Let's look at the solution demo. In Microsoft Dynamics AX, go to Cable Solution and then click on Length Reservation. In this form, we can see the consolidated demands across the company, and if we click on a particular demand, we can see the available stock in the company. We have 3 mother drums of 2000 meter each is available, and from that we can plan the cutting 3 lengths of 600, 4 lengths of 500 and 4 lengths of 400. Let us allocate the stock to the demands. Just drag and drop and it will allocate. Icon here says that the cutting has to be done before it can be delivered. Allocation is done. Let us close this form. Let us go to length cutting screen. In this screen, user can see all the mother drums which are ready to cut on the tree view, with the information on a particular batch and drum ID. In addition, user can use the filtering criteria to search on a specific mother drum. User can use the date range to filter a demand within a specific date range. Fill in the criteria and then press apply and it will filter as per the criteria. On the right hand side grid, we can see the information on the available quantity on a particular mother drum. And on the downside grid, we can see the lengths which are getting cut from this mother drum. We can also specify the information on delivery or take-up drum on the same form. Once everything seems okay, we can select the drums to create a cutting order for. Click on process cutting and system will create the cutting order. We can see that the cutting order has been created. Double click the message and it will open the cutting order. Now this cutting order can be scheduled and processed as like a normal production order. We can see the routing informations, and here we can see the cutting operations and its relevant resources being used. Let us try to schedule this order. And we can see the results in a Gantt chart. We can see the system has scheduled a cutting order on a particular date and time. Once scheduling seems fine, this can be released to shop floor. Now it is ready to start it. Let us start the cutting order. Here we can select the lengths which we are planning to start cutting for, or let us select all lengths and say OK. Once cutting operation is done, we can report as finished the length back. Length view form again shows the cut lengths. So we are going to report as finished 3 lengths of 600 from 2000 meter. User can specify the take up or delivery drum ID here. And then click OK. And the cutting operation has been completed. We can see the results in a cable solution, length resolution form again. Open this form and we can see that the 3 lengths of 600 are now cut and are ready for delivery. Rest 4 lengths of 500 and 4 lengths of 400 are yet to be cut. Let us try using the cutting journal. Make sure that use cutting order checkbox is clear if you want to use the cutting journal, and system will not create the cutting order then. Let us go to cutting screen again. Now we can see the remaining mother drums which are ready to cut. Let us try to cut 2 lengths of 500 from this 2000 meter. Select the cut lengths, and user can also specify the information on delivery drums. Once all information seems to be fine, user can select the mother drums and click on process cutting. The cutting journal has been posted, and if you go to the length resolution screen, we can see that the 2 of 500 have been cut and are ready for delivery. Summarizing, companies can use the cutting order if they want to track the cutting effort and cost linked to the cutting operation. When cutting order is created, it can be scheduled and processed as like a normal production order. And alternatively, companies can use the cutting journal when cutting cost is minimal and it can be ignored. Thank you for watching this video.